In the name of Allah, who is most beneficent and most merciful, I am Nighat Naz from Multan Public School and College. Dear students, this is your grammar lesson. Dear students, today we are going to learn about pronouns. We already have learned that what is a noun. Noun is the name of a person, place, thing or any idea. So, when we talk about pronoun, then a pronoun is a word that is used instead of a noun which has already been mentioned or is already known. If you see this picture and read, Jack and Millie came to tea. Jack is he and Millie she. And little Susie, well, that's me. Dear students, there are so many types of pronouns. Some of them are very important as personal pronoun, possessive pronoun, reflexive pronoun, interrogative pronoun, demonstrative pronoun, relative pronoun, and reciprocal pronoun. The personal pronouns. These pronouns are so called because they refer to three persons, the speaker or the first person, that is I and we, the person spoken to or the second person, that is you, the person spoken about or the third person, that is he, she, it and they. If you see this slide, you can see that a personal pronoun is a pronoun that is related mainly to a particular person. Personal pronouns are not limited to people and can also refer to animals and objects. You can see here there are subject pronouns I, you, we, he, she, it and they. In the same way, you can see object pronouns as me, you, us, him, her, it, when. If we talk about first person, singular, that is I and object pronoun is we. If we take singular second person, that is in subjective case, subject pronoun you and object pronoun you. And third person, singular is he, she, it. And in object pronoun, him, her, it. When we talk about plurals, then first person plural we and in object pronoun it is us. And in second person plural that is you and in object pronoun it is you. Third person plural they and in object pronouns it is them. Dear students, when we are talking about possessive pronouns, these are those pronouns that indicate possession or relationship as mine, ours, yours, his, hers, theirs. These all are the possessive pronouns. So, possessive pronouns are sometimes confused with possessive adjectives. However, a possessive adjective comes before a noun and qualifies it, and possessive pronoun comes after the noun. This is my book. Here, this is possessive adjective. And when we say that this book is mine, then it would be possessive pronoun. So, the apostrophe is not used with his, hers, its, theirs or yours. The apostrophe is used to show possession. These words themselves are possessive and do not need the apostrophe. So, when we talk about possessive pronoun, so these are shown in this slide. You can see that a possessive pronoun is a pronoun that is used to indicate possession or ownership. This is my pen, not yours. This pen is mine, not yours. So, here, mine. Its usage is, this is my laptop. It's mine. Yours. These glasses are mine, not yours. His. This is my brother's book. It's his. Hers. He offered to swap his camera for hers. Ours. I'll show you to your room. Ours is next door. Yours. Here the usage is the house is yours. Theirs. The ship is theirs. The next type is reflexive pronouns. When the subject or object of the verb are the same person or thing. For example, I hurt myself. Reflexive pronouns are sometimes used for emphasis. For example, I made the cake myself. I made it, no one else. Reflexive pronouns are used after words with prepositions to clarify which person or thing we are talking about. A reflexive pronoun is not used if it is already clear. For example, she is very pleased with herself. If you see the slide, here we see that here are subject pronouns, object pronouns and reflexive pronouns. Subject pronoun I, me, and its reflexive is myself. In the same way, we and us, its reflexive is ourselves. You and you, its reflexive is yourself. They, them, its reflexive is themselves. He, him, its reflexive is himself. She, her, herself. It, its reflexive is itself. Dear students, the next one is interrogative pronouns. First, we know what the interrogative pronouns are. These are used for asking questions. For example, who, whom, whose, which and what. Who and whom are normally used as a subject, object or indirect object. For example, who came here an hour ago? To whom did you give the book? Number 2, whose is the possessive form of who and used for people and things. For example, whose book is this? Which is used for people and things when one has to select from given numbers. For example, which of these is your book? What is used as a subject or an object, but only for things. For example, what is in your hand? If you see the slide, you can see who, whom, whose, what and which, and their usage also. Dear students, the next one is demonstrative pronouns. These are those pronouns or people or things that stand for. For example, this, that, these and those are demonstrative pronouns. This is a girl I was talking about. Is this your house? Dear students, if you see the slide, here you can see that there are singular, demonstrative as this and that, plural, these and those. This book, these books, that book, those books. Dear students, the next one is relative pronoun. Who and whom are used for people. Examples, the man who stole her purse has run away. Next one, the lady to whom you gave a ticket is my mother. Whose? Whose is used for both people and things. For example, the chair whose legs is broken in mine. So, relative pronouns are used to join sentences to refer back to noun or pronoun called its antecedents, and also to introduce noun classes and relative classes. As they join sentences, they are pronouns as well as conjunctions. So, these are who, whom, which, what and that. Dear students, next one is reciprocal pronouns. These pronouns refer to an acting in one direction and also back in the opposite direction. For example, they play with each other. The children looked at one another. If you see in the picture, you can see that in the first sentence, my dog and cat love each other. So if we are going to define two people, then we would use each other. And if there is a mutual support of many people, they all support one another. We use one another. Dear students, now it's your turn to do some task. Dear students, from your grammar tree, I have assigned you some exercise and I would broadcast you that assignment also. You have to do it. Dear students, I hope that you all have learnt everything. Thank you very much. Take good care of your good self.